Hi guys, this is Homeschool Hustler Turner, and we got a Homeschool Hustler store, so let's go get it. It's Moana, and she's from Hawaii. She sold for $8 plus shipping. Bye.
As author Anthony Brandt has said, other things may change us, but we start and end with family. I've been picking the Commonwealth for 20 years, searching high and low at yard sales, thrift stores, antique malls, garages, and sometimes even barns for treasures I can pass on to new homes through eBay. But now as I watch my little ones growing up before my eyes, I find that my real treasures are right here with me every day. So join us as we pick, flip, and resell on our 2 eBay stores and in our 3 antique booths. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Commonwealth Cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Thanks for joining us today. I have a great topic for a short conversation, and I have some great sales. A couple of those sales tell me that it's springtime and that summer is coming. I started taking pictures of some things that I store away, and that reminded me, I get this question a lot, is it time to list this? Is it time to list that? And the answer usually is just list it when you get it. Because if not, it'll end up at the bottom of your death pile, and then you won't be able to find it when it's time to list it. But there are a couple of strategies you can use, and there are a few items that if you do list it right now, there's a couple things I would hold off. I often hold off on, but I put them in a certain place so that I know where to find them when it's time to list them. So I do that from time to time. Generally, I just list whatever the item is at whatever time, but there are a couple exceptions to that. And if you're gonna list in the off season, sometimes you want to price it like it's going to sell in season, because there are some items that sell all year round regardless of the season, and then there are some items that really just sell in that season, or at least they demand top dollar in that season. And so if it's out of season, people are kind of racing to the bottom of eBay, and that's never a good idea to race to the bottom. Well, I shouldn't say never a good idea. It's almost never a good idea to race to the bottom. But speaking of races, Turner beat me today. Out here, I feel like I'm getting old. Either that or he's getting older. I think it's maybe a combination of both, but we had some cool sales. Let's take a look. Sold another thing of perfume. Almost didn't buy this at the 100 Mile garage sale. And the lady's like, I'll do $1. It was $2. She's like, how about $1? Because she could sense I wasn't going to buy it. Okay. By the way, that's a decent strategy, and you'll see me employ it. So, you walk away, and they give you a better offer immediately, even though you were going to intend to come back. Don't ever do that with the high price stuff, though, because you walk away and somebody comes and snatches it. I don't even know how to pronounce this. I don't even think I'm going to try. It's French. $10.50 plus shipping. I think maybe a viewer bought a different one. I think that's sold, and we're going to do that on tomorrow's video. So $10.50 plus shipping. I paid $1 for it. No, I think I paid $1. So what is that? Let's say $8 profit. This is a cool one right here. It's a little RC Cola bottle. And somebody at school came and brought this to me, like, how much is this worth? And I told them how much it's worth. Like, sell it for me. I'm like, okay. So I don't even know what the consignment is. It's just sell it. I'm like, okay. So 50-50 split, we'll say. I'll buy them lunch. I don't know. $14 plus shipping on this one. These were kind of all over the place. I saw some selling for like $9 plus shipping. And this one had a little bit clearer graphics and a little bit better shape. And it's Knee-High Bottling Company in Lynchburg, Virginia. Good Housekeeping seal of approval. So, anyway, pretty cool little thing. I like it. Those lighters sometimes will sell. I was hoping when I saw it, it would be like a $25 one. But it's still not bad. Kind of cool. I just realized that one was to a viewer. Rick, hopefully he didn't turn off. He's like, man, he didn't even mention me. Kevin, and I do that from time to time, y'all. Sometimes I'll put it on the end or I'll write it in or something, so I just forget sometimes. I'm a fellow reseller, big fan of your channel. I occasionally catch a glimpse of one of the 2 Kentucky license plates I sent you when you were first setting up the cabin. I remember Kentucky was one of the very first ones we got, so thank you, Rick. By the way, back in the late 50s, yes, 50s, I played on I didn't say that, he said that. I played on a Pee Wee Baseball Little League sponsored by RC Cola. That's awesome. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it very much, and I hope you enjoy that thing. Let me know if it's working. I don't think I listed it as working per se, but I think it is. It looks like it might need one of those little flints in there. But I think it's in really good shape. Thanks. This is the Under the Table and Dreaming hat. Well, there's a bunch of stuff in that sale. NASCAR Winston Cup Series. That's funny. I just saw another Dave Matthews CD sale right before we started this video. But it is new with tags. nothing amazing, and it's just NASCAR, right? But it's pretty cool. For, you know, it's a new old stock hat, and it sold for $22.95 plus shipping. We're going to add that to our total. I think that was our garage sale jackpot now. Was that sale? What's the name of that sale? Oh, well, I'll put it up right here. Under the table and dreaming here. $40 in, $232 out with 4 sales so far. That's awesome. I'm really excited. I'm hoping to get to $1,000. I priced them fairly high, and I think we'll have to drop down on some of those items. Got a few watchers on some, and I might just hit a send offer. I don't do that often, but I did overprice by probably $5 on some of the items, so I might do it like that. All right, here is the item that kind of got me thinking about that. The Super Soaker vintage one. I picked this up for $1 not too long ago, and I thought, jackpot. This is awesome. It was going to sell. It's going to sell quick. And unfortunately, it does work. But when I started to use it, when you do the little pump, if you're all familiar with the Super Soakers. By the way, this is a bolo. There are some of these that sell for crazy money. You need to look up vintage Super Soaker, completed, sold, highest price plus shipping first, and you would be amazed. Matter of fact, I saw one the other day in the antique booths in the package, and I'm like, oh, sweet. And I went over there, and it was priced about 70% of what I can sell it for on eBay. So I'm like, oh well. Anyway, this is a cool one. It's got pretty decent value, but this one leaks a little bit. And the leak, I'm trying to think of where it comes out of. It might come out of here. It's not terrible, but it's definitely a leak that affects the performance of this thing. It still works, but it's not perfect. And so I just reduced the price, and it didn't sell last season, but it sold this season. $12.95 plus shipping. So we're going to make some money. But probably if this thing was fully functioning, working great, it would definitely bring $25 plus shipping. All right, so items like that. That one I listed last year. Now, that's not exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about, but it's pretty much what I'm talking about when we're talking about summertime items. That still has a collector's... I know it's hard to believe people collect Super Soakers. Yes, they collect them. So it doesn't matter to the collector when they're going to buy those. Now, those things aren't predominantly bought by collectors, but a lot of them are. So people want to use them. They're nostalgic, and they will buy them at any time of year. Plus, if you're in Florida, you limit your markets. But in the summertime, springtime, it's the time to sell those things. And you're going to get a little bit more money, and they're definitely going to have a quicker sell-through rate. Now, there are some items, like I've talked about the Super Shooter before. That Super Shooter right now, if you look on eBay, is probably going for like $30 plus shipping, $25 plus shipping, $40 plus shipping. If you wait until, say, late October, mid-October, November, the prices start to go up on those things, and last year they went nuts. You could sell used ones for over $100. I sold a new one earlier on in the year for like $80. I'm like, oh man, because I was looking at prices later. I could have got probably $200 for that thing. So if you're going to list some things out of season, list it for the in-season price. Now, it's difficult if you haven't sold an item before, but same thing with lawn chairs. Lawn chairs prices last year, early summer, were hitting $100 a pop for some of these Chase Lounge long ones, in really good shape. And now for good ones like that, you might get 60. Of course, I've been talking about it, so you might get 50. But it just depends. So list it a little higher if it's out of season. And then if you get a watcher or something in season, you can drop it just a little bit, see if you can get a sale. So let me know your strategies out there for out-of-season things, in-season things. Let me know an out-of-season thing that sells year-round. And let me know an item that is an in-season thing that only sells during the season. I'd be curious to what you guys know out there. I just realized I'm a terrible host. Brian got 2 items that I've already talked about. Got the NASCAR hat and got the Super Soaker. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. I apologize for missing you. And we've got another viewer that bought something that I missed as well. That makes 3 today. It's D. I don't know your name, but it's first initial D, Salazar. And you bought, let's see, you got this right here from before, and you got one of these. So let's see, 3 Corvettes are going out today. And wait a minute, I got this right? Yeah, 1 Camaro, 3 Corvettes. Actually, there's 5 more, but I can ship a few of them out tomorrow. So I'm going to do a couple tomorrow morning and put it on a Thursday show, if that's all right with y'all. So this is a Corvette one, and I think you got one of each. So you got a Corvette and a Camaro to go with this. So we really do appreciate this. Thank you. And I think you left us a message. Yeah, he says, a YouTube watcher, love your videos, and your homeschool hustlers are so cute. Buying the Camaro keychain for my brother. He's on the hunt for a vintage split bumper Camaro like he had back in school. Anybody out there got one of those? I don't know what that is. Actually, I think I do know what that is. And it's kind of self-explanatory. My cousin will get the Corvette key for his vet. Thanks. So I don't have your name here. Texas Machine Supply. That's the name of the store there. But I know your last name is Salazar, so let us know in the comments if y'all got one of those split bumper Camaros out there. We'll have to hook you up for your brother there. So Patricia, thank you. You got a Corvette one. That's really awesome. This one right here. And I have a few outside the packages. I'll sell them at the end, and I'll change the pictures and stuff like that. So unless you want one, unless you don't care if it's outside the package. But I have these in the pictures, so I like to send them like that. So Patricia, thank you. And one more from Lorraine, and she got a Corvette as well. I think that's right. 3 Corvettes and a Camaro. That's right. And she left a message. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I got this right here. Buyer's note. Thank you, CWP and F. My brother definitely needs this. And his birthday is just around the corner. He's had a 1964 Corvette since he was 6 years old. And in 2000, that reminds me, Turner was out mowing today. So today, we mowed the grass. But today, you know, normally I mow with him, whatever. He says, I just want to steer it myself. I said, okay. So he's mowing. Like, I mean, obviously I'm holding it. And he's all over, so I just let him mow. And he has just circles, and we mow. It was crazy. But he had a good time. And then I went and remowed over what he mowed. Anyway, both are his pride and joy after his family. Thank you for the great videos. Now I need to get the shipping table plans. Try to put an all-in cart, but it won't work that way, I guess. Yeah, I think it does. Take care. Happy spring. Blessed Easter to you and your family. Lorraine and Gary. Longtime viewers, return customers. Thank you all so much. And let me know if you're having trouble with that, and we'll get you hooked up with that table. All right, non-viewer sale. After all those. Amazing. Y'all are just too much. Sales have been through the roof lately because of y'all. All right, Parcheesi set. That's this one, I think, right here. This one sold for $18 free shipping, and it's really light. So, you know, if you pay 50 cents for a game like this, and you sell it $18 free shipping, or $1. Let's say you pay $1 from it. It's $3, $4 total there. Let's see. Roughly $7 to $8. You're going to profit $10 to $11 on this because it is so light. It'll ship out. It's probably going to leak over into the 5 ounce because you're going to have to put that in a 5x5x5 box and stuff it full. All right, a Nightwalker VHS, see if I can find it. I get the right one. It's probably the one that's hidden in the very back here. Not the Night Stalker, if y'all remember that in Southern California. That was when I was a child. One of the many reasons I couldn't sleep at night. Alright, that's it. Now, hopefully there's not 2. This one is in, let's see. I don't know. English. There you go. $10 plus shipping on this one. You'll see me buy this at a sale in about a week. Well, not that I didn't. I've already bought it. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. This one came from the Too Tempting to Resist sale down in Columbia. We're already in the Pure Profit here. I'm going to pull these out. I don't know how long it'll take me to find the right one. It is William Buckley. William F. Buckley. How do I do my little impression? William F. Buckley. There he is. Conservatism can be fun. And he's not exactly the poster child for that, but he was very smart. At any rate, 1967. Funny. I just realized I pulled, it's not the wrong one, but it is a shirt I was going to ship out tomorrow, but now I'm going to ship it out today. This one sold for, I think, 16 plus shipping. It's a nice one. Nike Golf. A lot of times I'll pay $3, $4, $5 even for these. Not a huge profit, but definitely worth selling. And I thought I was pulling a different Liberty shirt here. See if I can find this one. I think this is an extra large, and this one, baseball style, paid $2. Sold for 15 plus shipping as well. I think plus shipping on this one. I'll have to check that. Either way, we're making a little bit of money because we are in the Pure Profit on that one too. All right, Movie Magic right here. This is one that Blue Ridge Mama bought. Little NC State. Oh, look at that. It's missing a button. I think that's why, because I looked at the price. I'm like, $12.95? Really? That's all we got for an NC State Hawaii shirt? And she's like, yeah, it would have been a $20 shirt plus shipping. But it's missing a button. I wonder if it has the button inside like some of them do. I don't know. I don't know. Some people have had so many adult beverages when they're wearing these things, it doesn't matter if you're missing a button or not. And Magnum used to wear it halfway buttoned down. Anyway, this was bought by a viewer. All right, this bought by Lori. Thanks for the videos. My daughter's getting her PhD at NC State, so thought this would be a fun shirt. Could I get a couple of stickers? Lori from Iowa. Absolutely, you can get a couple of stickers. We usually, if we know it's a viewer, we throw in at least one sticker. Sometimes two. If Reagan's here, you definitely get two. Sometimes I get going quick and you just get one. But at any rate, Lori, thank you so much, and we hope she enjoys it. Here's another one of Blue Ridge Mama's forbidden Goodwill buys. She was forbidden to go to Goodwill, so she went to Goodwill. Maybe I should tell her to go to Goodwill. At any rate, this one's, along with that NC State, that came from the same one, I think. And Hawaiian shirts are selling well. How many, are y'all selling Hawaiian shirts out there? This one's not Hawaiian. This one is, it's really, well, Yucateca, so that's the Mayan side of Mexico right over there. I don't know how to pronounce that. Guayabera. Some of y'all will tell me. Somebody mentioned something about it, but she picked up over $20 plus shipping. You know, $4 buy, probably about a $12 profit or so. So that's pretty darn good. Happy with that one. Here's an item that I bumped the price on. If you remember, we were selling these for 10 bucks a pop, I think, at the very beginning, and they were selling like crazy. And then I bumped the price up, and they still sold a little bit, slowed down. We're making $3 more a piece on them, like $12.95, I think, $12.81, something like that. So not making bad money on these. Pretty happy with it. They're jeweled Mary Kay cases. Bought a ton of them, like 36 of them for $3 total. And we're selling for $12.81 a piece. So, I don't know, $7 profit? Something like that. All right, I have a sale to a viewer. You have to forgive me. My internet stinks out here. You've probably heard me say that before. I can't get to work. But my phone's working, so we'll give this a shot right here. So here we go. Let me see. Twisted Radio Waves, Jerry Garcia, Dr. Demento. You see it's dwindling down here. This one went to Seth. I'm reading my tiny little phone here, so forgive me. And he says he started watching reselling on eBay about a month ago and have been watching your videos for nearly 6 months. Wait a minute. Oh, I started reselling about a month ago. I've been watching your videos for 6 months. And he just wanted to return the information, and he's appreciative of it. And he said, you can't go wrong with Jerry Garcia. Can you go wrong with Jerry Garcia? He says he's building up his listings. It's, I don't know, it's MC Picker. Is that Mick Picker? Or is that MC Picker? Like MC Hammer? I kind of like Mick Picker. That's pretty good. But I have a feeling it's MC Picker. Seth, tell us in the comments, what's the title about there for your eBay store? Or your eBay name, I guess. Thanks so much. Hey, Reagan's got a couple of sales out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store. What do you got?
Yep. Jackie, Elvin, and Brandon.
Jackie, Elvin. Did you notice something about all our sales today?
Yes, they're all We Get Things Moving.
They all got the We Get Things Moving. I guess people are finally resigned to the fact that the chances of getting the Inaman isn't too good. Although there are some on there if you want to go buy. They're just not mine. I tried to buy them all from the guy and give him a good deal, but he didn't want to do it. So, at any rate, these are awesome. Yep. I'm glad. These are selling pretty good. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm glad I had the idea to sell the yellow shirts. I know you didn't want to, but I'm glad it was, I'm glad.
Excuse me. That ain't right.
This is not right? Mm-hmm. Did you have that idea?
Yes. All
right, let's talk about these Commonwealth critter stickers here. Do we want to do this or not? Because I had an idea. And I know my ideas aren't great. But what do we want to do? Do we want to do like a sticker for each critter?
I think...
Or what do we want to do? Or just like one for all of them?
We need to know if they want some of the chickens.
Oh, well, I'm not doing one for every chicken. Maybe put all the chickens together.
If they want the chickens, put all the chickens together.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe all the cats together? Or maybe separate.
No way. No way. Because those cats aren't, I mean, Boots is a pain in the butt, and Pepper's awesome. I'm not putting them on the same sticker.
Okay, then we'll do them separate.
All right, well, we'll talk about it, and we've already talked a little bit about it. We're probably going to do a little fundraiser with it. If we do it, $1 from every critter sticker to the, not the Humane Society, but our kind of local version down here in Bedford, right? All right, maybe this summer we'll look into it, okay? All right.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Have another great gift showed up in the P.O. Box today. By the way, the P.O. Box is down in the description, so people ask that all the time. It's 1427, Bedford, Virginia. And this one came another 2 days in a row, Alaska. I just put this Alaska plate right there, y'all. I just did it. And now I have this Alaska plate. I'm going to read this in a second, but I think I'm going to put this one here. I debated because this is a 76 plate. And I have 76 plates over here. And I have some over here as well. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to put this one here and move that one. That's awesome. I also have an Alaska plate right there, which is cool. But check this sticker out, y'all. Let me read this here. We've been watching your channel for the past year while growing our reselling business here in Alaska. It's always fun to see what you're up to and learn a thing or two while we're at it. Our eBay business has been thriving lately. We're able to purchase a new to us truck with the extra funds, and got a new license plate in the process. So we decided to send you an Alaska license plate. We also threw in a sticker made by a local Alaskan artist. That's why I'm reading this whole one here. Amanda Rose Warren. That is awesome, y'all. I absolutely love it. Obviously, I love blue. And if you look around, and sometimes you hear me talk about it, I love bears as well. In California, of course. I used to fly that flag out there, but it got kind of tore up. So, there you go. I love that. And I'm putting stickers. By the way, that's Jenica and Jake. eBay shop Alaska Pics. That's awesome. Thank y'all so much. I've been putting stickers in 2 places. One I'm not going to show you now because there's a giant mess back there. But there's some of the stickers we've got. I'm going to see if that one looks like it'll fit perfect right there. Been putting stuff back here. I got to cover folks up. Maybe we'll come up with another one or something. I keep telling my wife I don't have enough space. I'm going to have to buy a new shed. I don't think she buys it. But we'll find a spot for sure. We'll put that sticker back there. You guys are awesome. Thank you very, very much. Hey, y'all. Thanks for joining us today. I just wanted to mention something really quick. So I'm about 150 emails behind at this point, so the likelihood that I'm going to catch up is probably not going to happen. I am, however, pretty close to caught up on Instagrams, and a lot of times I'll be able to do those. So, at any rate, if you need to contact me for some, Instagram is your best bet. Although I can't quite get up with all those all the time, and I do my best. So I wanted to also thank some folks for buying the planes for the shipping table. All right, and Elvin and Jackie and you guys bought some stuff from Reagan too. William and Vicky. And I just saw another one come across too, but we'll have to do that tomorrow. Thank y'all for your generosity and your support of this channel. If you don't mind, give us a thumbs up, and we can't wait to see you next time.